Seven, six, five, four, three, two, one.
Oh, my life would be so much easier if I could just like wake up and go. It's 5:40 on Wednesday, January 3rd. I've been up for 40 minutes trying to wake up, drinking my coffee because it's time for November Project. Let's go. Cool. Whoa. Whoa. We have 1 minute!
Wait a minute. In 3, 2, 1, go!
You know nothing, Jon Snow. It's such a fitting mug because I came back to New York literally just in time for the Snowmageddon. It is so bad out there. I literally was sitting in the airport going, please cancel my flight, please cancel my flight, please cancel my flight. And everyone else I know who was flying yesterday in all these different cities got canceled except for me. And it was, I'm home. I want to talk about something really important, and that's why I changed my blog from Run Selfie Repeat to She Can and She Did. Because I think the immediate reaction to She Can and She Did is to tell the stories of women who accomplished things, who fought and tried and then, you know, made whatever they were setting out to do happen. And it's telling those stories. Because I think for a lot of people, success is defined as an afterthought. It's what happens after you put in the work and you get through the months or years of stuff and you do the thing, right? And that's not, to me, what success is. The she did doesn't imply that you did it. The did implies that you showed up, that you had the courage to set a goal, that you had the courage to stick with the goal and figure it out when you want to quit or when you doubt yourself or when you take 3 days, a week, a month, 4 months off, and then you come back to it, right? I'm on my third attempt to make my impossible possible, to qualify for the Boston Marathon. I'm on my third try. I failed the first time and I failed the second time. And I say failed in a very light way in the universally accepted definition of failed, because I don't think I failed either time. The first time, I learned so much about what I'm capable of and what it's like to face off with that fear and that anxiety, and then every single moment when everything hurt and I didn't think I could do it anymore, I could take another step, I saw myself bargain with myself and make it happen, and then kind of phone it in and then have to like readjust and be like, no, this is worth it, we have to keep going. I did that for like 13 miles. I would go and then I'd pull back, and then I'd go and I'd pull back, and then I'd make the decision to keep trying. And it was a huge learning experience, And when I crossed that finish line, failure isn't a word I would use to describe BQ or Best round 1, right? Like, I won. The fact that I got to the starting line, did the training, and got to the finish line knowing that I gave my personal best effort was a win. That was the success. And then round 2, the same thing. I got hurt, and it was embarrassing and hard, and I feel like I didn't get to see what I was capable of because I had a giant wall standing in my way. I had a roadblock, a setback, and I wanted to quit. Like, I was literally looking for curbs to trip over during the race so that I wouldn't have to like keep going. And during round 2 in London, like, the success was getting to the finish line. It was choosing not to quit on myself, choosing not to to give in to all the bullshit that I had going on, all the destructive inner dialogue. And more importantly, this, that I'm trying again. And the reason I want to try again, because I honestly didn't think I'd want to try again. I was pretty heartbroken after try 2, and pretty just like, the last couple months have been so hard with getting through my injury with my piriformis muscle and getting healthy again. But I really miss, this is why I wanted to try again. I really, really, really miss feeling the strength I felt in the middle of both training cycles. Like, the beginning is really hard. Getting started is really difficult. The struggle's real, everything hurts. It's hard to establish a routine. There's so many things standing in your way. That's the biggest hurdle to jump, is just getting started. But then there will come a point towards the middle, maybe even 3/4 of the way through training, where you just feel like Superwoman. You literally feel like Wonder Woman because you are so strong. And that's what I miss. And I know I'm strong right now. Like, I'm in great shape, but I'm not where I want to be. And that's why I always say, like, strength doesn't look a certain way. It feels a certain way. I miss that feeling, that sense of accomplishment. And I miss going to bed immediately at night after kicking my ass. And I feel like when you're working, you're putting everything you have into a goal. Your perspective on everything changes. The way you feel yourself, the way you feel about yourself, the way you talk about yourself, the way you look at yourself, the way you apply yourself to other things. And that's what I miss. I just really miss that energy, that knowing how strong I am gives me. And so that's why I wanted to try again, because I miss the training. I miss training for a marathon. I miss feeling so strong. I miss that adrenaline rush and that sense of community and all the different things that come with pushing yourself to make impossible possible. But the she did and she can and she did is not indicative of accomplishment. It's about showing up, right? It's about having the courage to set a goal that you actually don't think may be possible for you, but you're gonna try anyway. That's the did. Yes? Does that make sense? All right. Today, in light of the snow apocalypse, I'm going to spin.